It's your boy Nirgun in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some serious transfer news for you guys to deal with. Of course, the transfer window is very close upon us, and today we're going to talk about four players linked with Arsenal. Yes, four players linked with Arsenal. Of course, you're going to have a wonderful time. Of course, I believe so. And of course, we've got some really update from Mesut Ozil's agent, Dr. Erkut Sogut, has opened up about Mesut Ozil's future, and not only him, we're going to have something from Granit Xhaka, we're going to have something from Pepe, everything is coming up. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. If you seek daily Arsenal content, this is the best place to be. And we have a live 5:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Join in, and of course, you can ask all your transfer news questions, views, and whatever you feel like. You can definitely, have a query about it. So without any further ado, let's jump into the first news. Of course, it's always the same. Amadou Diawara. Of course, if you don't know who he is, it's fine, okay? He's not a world-class player that you should know about him. But again, we all know that Amadou Diawara being linked to Arsenal is actually old news, but it looks like it is really trying to get, serious about it, because Arsenal have been joined by West Ham and Leicester City in the race for Roma midfielder Amadou Diawara, according to La Roma 42. Now they believe Amadou Diawara, it is claimed that 15 million pounds bid may be enough for him to join any English team during the winter transfer window. Amadou Diawara is being wanted by 3 clubs now. Even Arsenal have put their interests into Amadou Diawara. But also, let's talk about more stuff. Granit Xhaka in 2017-2018 had a crossing accuracy of 28%. That's up there with other stars' best crossing seasons. That is, Ozil had 41% in 15-16. David Silva has 34% in 15-16. Willian had 31% in 16-17. De Bruyne had 30% in 2016-2017. Trent 29% in 2018-2019. So yes. However, let's move on to some other aspects of the game. Well, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Ainsley Maitland-Niles comment on Nicolas Pepe's latest Instagram post. So this is what Nicolas Pepe posted this image, and with the caption, "We are ready." Oba says ready, and Pepe Sauce says Maitland-Niles. I hope you guys turn up tonight. I will be hooked into, well, for those of you who don't know, 15 minutes prior to the kickoff time, we are going to have 11:15 p.m. tonight is Arsenal versus Southampton watch along. So stay tuned and watch the video, watch the match with IG. Also, speaking to France Football, Laurent Koscielny says, "I could have stayed at Arsenal, remained the captain of the team, play a leading role in the Premier League, but I have come to an age where I need to enjoy life. I didn't want to play for another club in England. It was impossible. I had known too much with Arsenal." What? Okay, whatever it is. Well, Ian Wright told Premier League Productions what exactly things will go on. He says, "The manager has stuck with Xhaka for a while. He has shown a lot of faith in him. I think he has done the same with Willian, the same with Lacazette. I feel at this particular moment, he has had a lot of faith in them, and they have kind of let him down up to this point. There are players now that should be getting a blast at it. Throw in Nketiah, Emil Smith-Rowe coming back from loan and doing well at Huddersfield. Willock, Maitland-Niles, you need to do something different, because if it carries on like this, he continues to have faith in these players and they are not delivering, then I don't know what's going to happen next." So of course, I personally believe Mikel Arteta needs to make sure his allegiance needs to be with players who perform, who can perform, and who will perform. Moving on, Manchester United legend Rio Ferdinand has a theory as to why Arsenal are struggling under Mikel Arteta. He says, he has a YouTube channel with Rio Ferdinand Presents 5. I think so. That's the name of the YouTube channel. He says, "I just think they're lacking in harmony. We've seen the new signing Saliba talking to Matteo on social media, and obviously Mesut Ozil is on the sidelines as well. Mikel Arteta came in and bang, set my stool out. This is what is going on, and these players are not playing. Now, if you do that and you are winning like he was earlier on in the season, then you don't hear anything. You don't hear any murmurs or mutterings behind the scenes from any players, because you cannot say anything. Once that changes and you start losing games and pressure starts mounting, then the people that aren't playing start being a part of a group that maybe affects the harmony. That's why you either have to get rid of them or get them out of the building." and get them out of the building. Let's see if that's going to be happening or not. But here's another fact. Arsenal are linked with Porto midfielder. His name is Fabio Vieira. According to reports in Portugal, the 20-year-old made his first team debut towards the end of last season and is highly regarded. Now he has picked from where he left off last season and has continued to put in some good performances for the first team. The good impression Vieira is giving seems to be sticking. He is drawing attention from Arsenal and Marseille, both. Now, according to record, both clubs are positioning themselves for Vieira's signature and are poised to open discussions with Porto and his camp. Now, the 20-year-old has a release clause of £27 million. Yes, you've heard it right, £27 million for the midfielder for the future. Let's see if he's going to be wanted or rather brought in by Marseille or Arsenal. Moving on, well, Dr. Erkut Sogut, Mesut Ozil's agent, has opened up about the future of Mesut Ozil. He spoke to Tutor Mercato saying, even one day is a long time in football, you never know. Of course, there are many clubs interested in him. This has never changed, but his willingness to honor his contract and play hasn't changed either. He's a man of his word, loyal, and loyalty is hard to find in these times. Ozil loves the club and the fans and is deeply sorry that he has not been given a chance this season. But let's talk about Laurent Koscielny. Now, Laurent Koscielny has revealed that he tried to persuade Olivier Giroud to join him at Bordeaux in January. Laurent says, yeah, that's right, I tried. Oli didn't come and I totally respect his choice. Of course, Oli definitely would want to go for somewhere, for another club, man. Why would he want to come to Bordeaux? He still believes that he deserves a new contract at Chelsea. Of course, he wants to play the Euros with France, so that's cool. Mikel Arteta has refuted any suggestions that Arsenal are in a relegation battle. He says, I want to think that we are in a blip and the way we are losing makes me believe that. But we need to start winning because if you don't, you start dropping and that's not the situation we want to be in. We've had 6 red cards and only 2 have been for discipline, Pepe and Granit. The others were 2 late tackles by Eddie and Oba and 2 actions when a player is on goal and the defender is trying to defend it. So I think, yes, Mikel knows that. Moving on. Well, here's another surprise. According to another source, Hertha Berlin wanted Reiss Nelson on loan in the summer and could revive their interest in January. So Reiss Nelson could be going back to Bundesliga because, of course, Hertha Berlin would want him to be signed off. So let's see if Arsenal are into that mix or not, or rather Arsenal would look at some other directions. It's up to them. And here's the big part. Arsenal are also monitoring Borussia Mönchengladbach left winger Marcus Thuram. Yes, Arsenal are also interested in signing Borussia Mönchengladbach left winger Marcus Thuram. Now the best part is that I predicted it. I actually want Arsenal to sign a left winger because Arsenal from the left wing, really, I think our attack starts on the left wing, yes, but for a commanding left winger to start on the left hand side, I don't think so. I can see Bukayo Saka playing that role more often. I'd rather want Saka to drop in the middle as a number 7, as in a cam role. I would love to see him, but more importantly, a left winger is really the personality on that left wing that Zaha would provide, Leroy Sané provided to City. That kind of a player we lack, and I am pretty much sure that Arteta is looking into it. But moving on, let's talk about some training images. Of course, Arsenal versus Southampton. We've got some training images for you guys. It's Florian Balogun. Yes, Florian Balogun posted this image on Twitter, and of course he is ready. He was brought into the training. Of course, he deserves the first team training, man, now. And then there's Bukayo Saka alongside Mikel Arteta. I hope he has some better plans for Bukayo Saka rather than what we usually see him do. And then there's Bayern Leno, the number 1. Also, and then there's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Nicolas Pepe, of course. And you can see Gabriel Martinelli. Yes, Gabriel Martinelli back in full training, is almost ready for the first team action. Will we see him against Southampton? Only time will tell. And then there is Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Rob Holding, and Seo Kolasinac. And we can see Mo Elneny playing around with Gabriel Martinelli and Shkodran Mustafi alongside Seo Kolasinac on the ball, thinking where they will end up in January or rather in the summer. Of course, they're looking at some other situations rather than Arsenal. And then there's Emil Smith-Rowe alongside Pablo Mari, Dani Ceballos, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, they were ready, and of course, so were they. 40 alongside Pepe. I just hope I see both of them start tonight. Not only one, not only both of them. Both of them are wanted. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes to this platform every single day, twice live, 5:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Do join in. Of course, I've scheduled it, and the best part is how we go about and the watch along. Of course, we've got a watch along tonight, so be a part of that as well. I'll see you in the next one. Do not forget FIFA content coming really soon. Cheers to that.